No, you don't want to sit with me?
Hi, Daddy.
No, don't grab it. Don't grab
Hi.
it. Yeah, let's move this.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
done.
gosh. Moving it all up. Making everybody nauseous. Say hello.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Do you want to come back? It's nice.
Make everybody nauseous trying to get this set up right. Hey, Jessica. How are you? Virginia says hello. Hey, how are you guys? You still haven't got dressed.
I know, that's what I'm doing. I just needed to say hi.
I had to run. Hello, everyone. Hello. I had to run to pick up the next part and tool pieces that that they had at the parts store for us. So hopefully we can get our car working because I think my brother needs to leave today. Oh, fighting an abscess tooth. That is awful. Hello, guys. Morgan, you're going to goof the whole thing up if you start early. I'm glad they have it there, but you're going to miss out on all the stuff. We are very used to dealing with horrible tooth problems for poor Brandon. So hopefully between some Swiss coconut oil, clove oil on it, lots of peroxide to try to get that. Yes, all of the plants are in here. I have some doing so hot. I feel like in wintertime especially, the plants always they just grow a little slower and, you know, not quite as up on it. Although it's been a lot warmer this year, so that has definitely helped them. But I am looking forward to, we've had a really weird winter here. Like right now it's freezing cold, but it was like 70 degrees 2 days ago. So car is still not fixed. I just got back. My brother just ran me to the auto parts store. We got the next part in that they had to order for us and different tools that we need. And so hopefully Brandon can go out and just be able to do this. Hello, Emily. And everything will just fit and go on and that will be awesome. So that's what we are praying for. And hopefully, yeah, this is it. But as of now, no vehicle. So fun stuff. Yay, look, Lily's dressed. There's a stain on that. So yes, plants, I'm ready to have, hey Karen, I'm ready to have some warmer days so I can pull the plants out and kind of freshen them up and
It looks so warm.
add to my collection probably.
It looks like
it's sunny out today, but it is freezing. It's very, very cold because we need to go out and fix the chicken pen, and I kind of put it off yesterday because it was really cold and windy and I didn't want to go out and deal with it, but we need to kind of finish what we started and get all of that.
I had a dream
together.
that I found all kinds of gold nuggets in our creek.
Oh wow.
We've
been watching the America, the Story of Us series, and yeah, we're getting to the gold rush. Stop, you're ruining us. We're getting to the gold rush. So apparently Lily's dreaming of finding gold in the creek.
And I was thinking when I woke up, like what we'd do if I had
like Little House on the Prairie, that episode.
Like if I gave someone a piece of gold for a ton of money, and I thought it was $1 billion they got. So I was thinking we could fix our car, we could buy a new van, fix up the house.
Yeah, you would think that.
Lisa,
okay, why don't you guys go play? Yeah, you can. Sure. Is traffic?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell it's one of those things. You know what, Jessica? That's a good point. She said your flowers outside that are blooming through all that rough-looking foliage reminds me of you guys right now. Yeah, that is a genius observation. That's what it feels like. It seems like everywhere we turn right now, something just like ridiculous and awful keeps happening, and it's like, come on. Can't we catch a break? But then there's so many like amazing things between messages we get from you guys and different people and the way that God is working in people's lives that is just like the most wonderful, amazing thing ever. Like it totally makes all of the really awful things worth it. still kind of frustrating that every time we turn around something like ridiculous and awful is happening in our lives. But again, if that's what it is to get through all the things, hey, then that's what it is. But yeah, it's just been one thing after another, and it doesn't seem to be catching any lately. But you know, what are you gonna do? How are you guys doing, Carrie? Sorry, my skin. I've got like some. We are doing, I think most of you know from the home church. Why is it not scrolling and showing my messages? We are doing a new Bible study plan. We're going to start the first Monday of March, so March 2nd. But we're going to be going through and doing the 90-day series on Randy Alcorn's Seeing the Unseen. I would show you the book, but I actually left it downstairs in Brandon's office, and I just right now thought of it. But March 2nd, we're going to start doing that. So I am going to post a little video each day kind of going through that. It's just in addition to your regular daily Bible reading time, but just going through and really looking at, you know, setting our minds and our hearts on the things that are eternal. Tomorrow at noon for Brandon's sermon, he's finishing up Philippians. And so we kind of talk about that as well, with the importance of where our citizenship is and how we are to live our lives, you know, in light of these biblical truths. So definitely come join us for church tomorrow. Everything's online, so you guys can come and join in. And then if you want to get your copy of Seeing the Unseen, we're going to be doing all that. We do have a YouTube channel for our home church that has more, the YouTube for the home church has more like focused teachings and things of that nature on that. So AMP Home Church on there. So that's where they're all going to be posted. They're not going to be posted on the Heavenly Minded Homeschool YouTube. They will only be posted on there. So I thought about posting them on here, but then I was like, you know, no, there's that. So if people are, you know, interested and they're wanting to dive deeper into scripture, that's where we're just going to keep all of that stuff so that way you guys can do that. And I do have some other things I need to get posted and put up on there too. I feel like this past week was kind of just a disaster for me. So yeah, you can. I love Amazon for their used books. Yeah, you got it for $6. The used books on Amazon, that's what I use most frequently. To be honest with you guys, I try to get most of our stuff off of there for used. Usually you can't always get prime shipping. Sometimes you have to wait a couple days, but that's why I went ahead and we're not starting that until March 2nd. So everybody has plenty of time to get their books. Even some of our international followers and church members, they've had time to get their stuff ordered, and that allows time for shipping and all of that. So March 2nd, we're going to start going through on the Home Church YouTube channel, going through Seeing the Unseen by Randy Alcorn. So if you guys would like to come and join us, that would be super awesome. You know, we're all about being heavenly minded. So I'm really excited to dig into that. I've had that book that was gifted to me that I've been dying to dig into. And it's a 90-day study, but we're going to have the videos up and do the study Monday through Friday, starting on March 2nd. So that's the plan. That's what we're doing. Really super excited about it. Yeah, you can get it from Randy Alcorn's site directly. It was like $11 with shipping, because for the month of February they're doing 20% off of everything. Highly recommend him. We use his Heaven and Heaven for Kids. He's a great author, great man of God that really truly is living out, you know, these things he talks about. So I really appreciate that from him and his wife. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, Amazon has it. I think it was about the same price at Amazon as well. But on Amazon, you can get them used too. So that's pretty cool. We are, like I said, hopefully getting our car fixed today. That would be awesome. The church service tomorrow, and then tomorrow we'll have another Superbook study for the kiddos, going through the Superbook series, which we love, and doing that. And then tomorrow evening we have our bi-weekly church service as well. So the associate pastor Travis, he is going through the book of Hebrews, and that's tomorrow evening. So for us, the weekends are so busy, which honestly, being in the wedding industry for the past 10 years, where's your baby? Does anybody know where Bun's baby is? Where's your baby? She just walks around going, where baby? Where baby? I don't know where your baby is. She's laying on the floor, like looking under the furniture. Is your baby under there? There's a bunch of Legos under there. Oh no, Heather. No, Seeing the Unseen by Randy Alcorn is the book we're going to be doing. It's a 90-day devotional, but Seeing the Unseen by Randy Alcorn. Love him. I don't know what that other thing is. Joe Beam? Yeah, I don't know who that is. I know, Heather, we're messing everybody up. You're like, where do I go for this live? It was easy. We just did this live, but now we have like this, Facebook, all of the different things. Yeah, Seeing the Unseen by Randy Alcorn. And then if you go on, when we're done with this, if you go on to our just regular, if you go on to our YouTube here, or you can search it, just AMP Home Church, search it on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to our church YouTube channel. And that's where all of those things are going to be. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Anybody, if there's anyone who wants to join in and you can't get the book, you can't afford or whatever it is, reach out and let us know. And we want to make sure that, if there's anyone who needs one, we'll make sure that you get one. Everybody will pull together. Yes, Emily, it's hard because sometimes some of you, your name is different on here than something else. Can't buy it yet. My bank was bought out. And oh, that's right. That is so crazy. How with the buyout that you can't access anything. It's like, that's so nuts. Like, how you're telling me with our modern technology, there's no way that, like, oh, you found your baby. She's so excited. You found your baby. You couldn't find it last night. She found her baby. You couldn't find it last night. Last night when she was going to bed, she was like, where's baby? Where's baby? She couldn't find it last night. She was so stressed out, but now you found it. Your baby, you're trying to show everyone your baby? Look at Bun found her baby. See, you find your baby? Yes, they see it. Good job, baby. Yes. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. She goes, oh, baby. Yeah, you found baby. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you're kissing your baby. Go, go, go. Okay. Baby has been found. Everybody calm down. No, we're not putting Cat in the Hat on right now. Hold on. Yeah, that's a good idea, Emily. I would too. You don't know what you're saying. Honey, hold on. We'll do Cat in the Hat in a minute. She's having a meltdown. Oh, good. Oh, good. Go enjoy your date with the hubby. So yeah, anyways, I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, we never purposely pursue, which you guys know, we didn't purposely pursue having being YouTuber people. My kids used to use the term YouTubers with things they watch, and I was like, you guys, that's so weird. YouTubers, that's not a word. And yay for Amazon gift cards, right? That's always the most exciting when somebody sends us an Amazon gift card. I'm like, oh my goodness, yay. It's like Christmas all over with little goodies. It's like being a kid again. But we never did that. But then it's funny to think we've had the YouTube channel Olivia's whole life. She doesn't know any, for her, it's just normal to always have a camera somewhere going that we pause to explain things to and show stuff to or whatever. So to her, it's funny how she just doesn't even bat an eye when somebody pulls out a camera. She comes running up and is like, geez, time to show whatever we're doing. So it is kind of funny how to her, she's just like, oh, this is what we do. She's really upset about the Cat in the Hat. Oh my goodness, you guys. For anyone who joined, I tried for the home church to do a Facebook group message because I'm trying to find a way. So many people have joined the group for the home church. We do the home church on, and she was itty bitty. You guys have all gotten to watch her grow up and do all of this, but we're doing the home church live streams in a Facebook group because we wanted somewhere that they could be private, so that way people could really sit down, open up, share, and not have to have their stuff out there publicly, to every free resource, hat in the hat, and just put it on quietly. Maybe you really just want to watch. Okay. Oh no, she puts her little hand on her head. No. You just want to watch Go on an adventure. Well, you got to go get somebody to help you. Oh no, you're so dramatic. Anyways, we do it all on there, and so it works out really well. But what was I trying to say? I don't remember. Dang it, you guys. I don't remember at all what I was trying to say. So there goes that. Hi. Oh my goodness, you're so goosey. You want go? You want cat? Yeah, Home Church Facebook page. There we go. Thank you. So we started the Home Church Facebook page. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm doing this. Yeah, I think Travis is trying to find it for you. He's working on it, and now you're taking his shoes. So having the Home Church group on there. Okay, there. I think I'm getting back to where I was. Look at your brother. We just turn it down so not everybody has to hear all of this. Oh yes, thank you. Okay, no. So everybody joined, and you guys are all welcome to come and join the AMP Home Church group on Facebook, because that's where we live stream all of the things. But the problem is with social media, YouTube does it, Facebook does it, Instagram, all of them do it, where so many people don't get the notifications. They don't get the notifications when we're going live. They don't get the notifications when new things are posted and all of this different stuff. And so that's why I try to tell everyone, I go, set reminders in your phone, okay? Noon Eastern time on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday we do YouTube live. Sunday is on the Facebook group for the sermon. Every other week we have an evening service. Like, set reminders on your phone or something, because it's so hard with social media. They don't show all of the reminders. So then I started doing a email campaign where I said, hey, everybody, I'll send you an email every week and let you know what's going on. But then come to find out, the majority of the people weren't getting those. Junk mail folders, were picking them up, so people weren't getting those reminders. And I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. So then I tried individually Facebook messaging everyone in the group, like, hey, this is what's coming up for this weekend. Well, that took forever to individually message 183, 85 different people. But then B, Facebook was flagging me, my account, for messaging so many people. And so then it was like this whole issue. Everything was going to get locked up. It was a mess. So then I talked to, I shared with you, I'm like, okay, I will send a group message to everyone, but just to be reminders. And I even was very clear. Yeah, tell everybody. I'm very handsy. Yeah, we're very handsy, huh? But I said I'll send a group message to everyone just to have, hey, nobody respond to this. Nobody do anything. This is not for anyone to message, but I'm just going to let you know service times and things like that is reminders on here. Yeah. And people send messages in it all the time. Everybody likes it when I send stuff. I'm like, no. Literally do nothing on this group chat, because you're blowing up 160, however many, 185, whatever, different accounts when you respond to messages on this. But nobody listens. And so I saw this morning, more people are saying, and I'm like, the whole point of that, it was supposed to be super simple. Like, here, I'll just send a message out. But I don't even think, I tried looking last night. And there's no way to delete. I don't know. So if you guys want to give up and just leave the group for the group text message with that, totally feel free to. I thought it would be a super simple thing. Hey, nobody do anything on here. This is literally just for me to give you the messages and alerts for, so I know that you see it. And it's not working. I thought it was pretty simple. I thought it would be pretty easy. Apparently it's not. But there's also apparently no way to just like, if I delete it, it just deletes it for me. Like it doesn't delete it for everyone. I didn't know that's how, again, I didn't think it was going to be this difficult. Why are you walking around just running your hands at everything? Hey, Heather, it's so cool to see if you're on here. Yeah, it was just one of those things where I'm like, the point was just, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for everybody to know of all of the things, but then it just seems to be an issue. And I'm like, okay, if you want to be here and you want to be, you know, do this and be discipled and study and go through and do all these things, then I guess you're going to have to be a little proactive and set an alert on your phone or do something. I don't know, because I'm trying to message everybody or do these different things, and apparently it's just an absolute disaster. So you made your brother put Cat in the Hat on, and now you're sitting here playing with the loud toy right next to me.
Oh.
I thought you wanted to watch Go-Go.
Oh.
No? Oh.
Maybe higher.
I don't know what that means.
What would you
Yeah, those are my shoes.
do?
So anyways,
Oh.
that's what that is all about. And now people keep sending messages, and I'm like, I
Mama.
don't know what to do, you guys.
That's cute.
I tried. I really just wanted a way to to let everybody know when stuff was, so that way stuff wasn't getting missed. But I don't really know how to do that. I wish we could do one of those, like, I don't know. I wish there was some way we could do like a text message subscription or something. No, she's just gonna scream. Now you want to just put my shoes on and off of my feet for me? Thank you. I'm good.
What the?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good with my. Thank you for kissing my leg.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Olivia, you're being so helpful. Thank you. Hi. Okay. So anyways, that's what's all up with that. I wanted to try to use that group message to keep everybody posted on home church stuff. But, you know, and that was kind of my point too, where it's like, I don't want anybody to think that like we're not being caring or we're not like trying to be there. But it's like, service times have been the same this whole time. Like if you want us, you know where to find it, right? Like it's all there. And we were trying, you know, something that happens so often. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like an old school phone tree. No, I haven't heard. See, you guys have some good ideas. Project broadcast. I'll have to look all that up. Okay. Jennifer, will you like message me that like on Instagram or like anything, text me that afterwards, just so I have it in my thing, because sometimes it's hard to like find these comments when I'm done, and I know I'm not going to remember the name of that by the time we get done. So if you wouldn't mind shooting me a message, that would be super cool. Yeah, it's hard to find that balance of like, I want to be proactive and I want to make sure that we're there for everyone and like reaching out on stuff. But then at the same time, it's like sometimes Brayden and I keep having these conversations. And I'm like, I can't keep chasing people. Like I can't, like, you know where we're at. We know what we have. You know, it's hard. There's, 180 some odd different families. Like it's hard to keep up with, with all of that and, be into all of those things. And it's like, we're here and we're available to every single one of you. But to constantly be chasing everyone and pursuing everyone, like it just, I don't know. It's really difficult and I don't really know what to do. We want everybody to feel like included and be there. But at the same time, if you're not going to get involved and you're not going to respond and do stuff, like it's hard to build a relationship, be there and really get to know you and do those different things if you're not going to do anything. Chase you. No, but it's, I don't know. It's hard when it's so one-sided like that. And I know some people, they're like, if you don't want to, if you don't want to be there and you don't want to have conversations and, and do stuff like that, like, okay, I mean, that's up to you. You totally don't have to, but the whole point is to have, this fellowship and get to grow and get to talk, and do all of these things. And so I feel like sometimes I'm spending all week, I break it down how many people do I have to, contact each day in order to get this done within the week? And it's like the numbers are just crazy, and I don't know. So it's like, where we're at. We try to be very simple in our times of when we have stuff, so that way, like, hey, a couple times a week, like this is when I come and check in, or whatever, and then it's all there. So I don't know. We're trying to make it. No, and that's what's cool, but that's why we want to have the lives and the things like set up and ready, so that way because we don't want anybody living on their phone, right? Go serve your family, be in your life, like do the things. I want you in your Bible. I want you with your family. I want you serving those around you and making, experiences and all of these different things. So it's like, if we have everything, like these are the times when we do it, it would be really cool if we could all hop on and have this community and fellowship together at these times, and then we can disengage and it's cool. We don't have to, live on these things all of the time. So, but yet I feel like, I don't know, trying to find the best solution to still engage people and reach out to people. But yet I feel like then I end up just like chasing a bunch of people down, and it's like, where we're at, just come join us. And if you don't care, then you don't have to be here. Just go. It's cool. I mean, we want to serve whoever God's going to put before us. And so we trust him to do that. It's not about, numbers and marketing and growing all of the things, the same thing like with this YouTube. There's so many things. We get all these different emails and opportunities of stuff that if we wanted to just like sell out and do the same thing everyone else does, I mean, it would be so easy to all of a sudden amass this huge following and all these different things. And it's like, but that's not the point. The point is to connect with other families and who are pursuing the Lord above the world, and all of these different things. So anyways, that's the vomit of all of the thoughts in my head on that topic, I guess, because I don't know, it's hard. And some people message us and they're like, they have their feelings hurt because this or that, and it's like, if you want to be here, come and join us. And if you don't want to, that's totally cool. No hard feelings. But I also can't chase everybody around all of the time to like force you to join it. And so if you've been lurking in the background for a long time and haven't really said something, like come say hey, because we'd love to get to know more about you. But it's hard to individually chase down 100 and some odd different families and try to get people to want to join it. So, just ask Karen, right? If you message us, we're here. I think we've talked to Karen every day for how long now, Karen? I don't even know. But that's what's so cool. There's so many of you that do, you have started reaching out and doing different things, take us up on our offers, because we do want to grow in fellowship and community in these things. It's just hard to chase people down, I guess. So. Anyways, it's been a doozy of a week. I'm kind of just no, we have not met Karen in person yet. We were hoping she was going to get to come down this past fall, but that didn't work out. So hopefully soon. Okay. So I'll share a little bit with you guys. Brandon, we look at campers and RVs and stuff on like the marketplace and stuff like that, just all the time, just always looking. And Brandon found a camper that somebody near to here has up for sale, and they had it listed for $500. Now they've knocked it down to $400. It's a big camper. It needs work. It does have not like so much work that you're like, oh my gosh, this is like an awful idea, but enough work that you're like, okay, this is going to be, quite a bit. But they've got a camper that they have for sale, and that he's lowered the price a couple times, and it's not like terribly far from here. So I'm like, ooh, I wonder if our car isn't even running right now. So I guess that's our answer of being able to go get it. But Brandon and I keep looking at it. We're like, oh man, to be able to fix that up and go and travel around, because we had everybody on the home church. I was like, send me, and I know we're missing some of them, but I'm like, we had like a map, and it was like, everybody put in your town. And so I calculated it out. And like, imagine if we could go and like make a loop and come see everyone. That would be so cool. Car is still not running, Gina. I just went before this. My brother took me and we picked up the next part that we had ordered plus some additional tools because we're having an issue finding exactly what Brandon needs to be able to fix it. So we've got that, and hopefully he can go out and get these things on now. And praying. People are messaging that group chat. You guys, stop. Again, I don't know what to do to stop this. I thought it was really, really clear and easy, and nobody's listening. So, like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, just swipe it away, you know, whatever. But it's clearly not working the way I intended it to. So, sorry, everyone.
Hey guys.
Hey. So but anyways, Brandon found this camper, and like I said, it's really, really cool. It's got some damage on it, but we've been looking at it and we're like, should we try to get it? Like, would that be worth it to try, you know? I don't know what God has in store for us. Like, I have no idea, obviously, you know, right? None of us knows the future, but like the thought of being able to have something where we could like go around and see you guys and like do stuff like that, like, sounds so awesome. And they started doing some work on this. Like I said, it has more that needs to be done to it, but we would totally live out of an RV or camper or trailer or whatever and like travel around. Yeah, you know, so I guess we weren't going to say anything because we're like, I don't know, you know, what should we do? You know, should we do this? Is that what we should do? We've been kind of like, I don't know. So, yeah, I guess keep it in prayer. And I mean, if that's what God has in store, I mean, whatever he has in store, he's going to pave the way, and we trust him to put it all together. I mean, look at all of this stuff with the car, you know, that came. It is, the guy said it's 28 to 30 feet. Like, how do you not know what it is? Campers are very specific, but it's 28 to 30 feet. They started doing some of the renovations inside. Like, they've put down new flooring. They painted the cabinets. I don't really like it, but I mean, they did. But it needs to have a lot, you know, cleared out of it. And that's kind of been our issue, though, is because I know what I would want to do, but what I would want to do is essentially just like gut something out and make it what we want it to be. So I hate when you find some of these campers and it's like super duper expensive, because I'm like, I don't want any of the stuff you put in it. Like, I want to do it myself and have it what works for our family anyways. So that's where this one seems so good, is it's like he's already knocked the price down to $400 for, again, 28 to 30 foot trailer. It's got one slide out. It just needs a battery. He said the battery in it isn't working, and he says the tires are good. He's got them deflated right now, and he has an air compressor. He said that he can fill it back up, but he says that they're good. So it's kind of one of those, are they really good? You know, it's kind of hard to tell. You don't know. I messaged him again last night and was like, you know, where exactly are you located? I know like the town that he's in, which is close to us, and that's cool. And it's got a little bit of water damage in the front. He needs it gone. He has to have it gone before the month's over. And so he's freaking out, I think, and just trying, like, somebody please come and take this type of a thing, because he's in a time limit and he's got to get rid of it. They bought it to be a project camper that they were going to fix up and do all the things to. They started it, stopped for whatever reason, and, you know, is done. So there is some water damage in the front that has to be taken care of, but everything else looked pretty solid. Water damage is no fun to have to deal with, but I know at this point it's like maybe he'll, you know, eventually just be like, fine, take it. But I'm like, somebody is going to jump on this. I'm sure of it, but they haven't yet. I don't know. I don't have $400 in my pocket, so there's nothing I can do about it anyways. But we just keep looking, and we're like, I don't know. It seems exciting because it seems exactly, it's got like the bunkhouse and everything in it, you know, which is something we've looked at, because obviously to fit 4 kids in a camper, you know, you'd have to figure all of that stuff out. But who knows? It's exciting. I love looking at that stuff, like the thought of fixing. I always show Brandon different campers and stuff, different you know, fifth wheels or different things that people have fixed up. And he's like, there's no way that that's an RV. And I'm like, yep, sure is. That's what you can do. So I love that. We always were like, man, if we could find a little piece of land out in the middle of nowhere and just park an RV on it, and then we could like go around, visit with you guys, have a little place to stay, go around, visit with you guys, come back and have a little place to stay. But who knows what God has in store. Sometimes it's hard not to get excited over things and then sit back and be like, hey, your will. Draw me to your will, and then that's what I can be focused on, and that's what I can be doing. No, I'm trying to do this. I know. So anyways, that's our fun thing online that we've been stalking at the moment. But I'm excited. Brandon's been Brandon's been working hard for Philippians tomorrow, so that's what he's down doing right now. My brother Alan came up, so he's here right now. So he's been driving Miss Daisy and taking me all over the place here the past couple, yesterday and today, for all of the things that we need to do. But hopefully after this, we can go out and at least see if the parts we got and the tools we have are the things that he needs to fix the car, and hopefully that, because okay, I could try to guess these things, but I don't know the names of any of the stuff, and I'm just going to butcher it all. But one of the little doodads that the belt thingy needs to go on was completely broken and gone, so we had to get a new thing to replace that. Now he's got to try to get that on there, and then hopefully the belt will go on, and then everything will be fine and fixed. But there could be a couple other issues with some of the other things, and if there is, then it's a mess. That's what I gathered from all the things Brandon said anyways. I'm such a girl when we went into the auto store and saying that. I'm like, I don't know. I don't. I can sit here and like guess and pretend like I do, but I don't. Olivia is not having it right now, you guys. Oh my gosh. I don't. I just see all of the messages coming through from the thing. Sorry, everyone, for the group messages. Oh, he probably will then later. He pulled up on YouTube the thing to fix the serpentine belt. But then when he went to go do it, I didn't know Frank's a master mechanic. Frank, you might be hearing from us later today. So he pulled it up, and then when he went out to do it, the one thing that was broken, we didn't even realize. It's like just the higher one up. We didn't really notice that there was something there. Okay, so Brandon, so he YouTubed and we pulled out the one thing and he thought he wasn't going to be able to fix it, but then we searched a little bit more and we're like, let's try it, because if it is just as easy as you need to take this piece off and put this piece on and then you can do it, that would be cool. But if that isn't the case,
Fully on.
Oh, you put it on?
Yeah, fully is on.
Okay, so heads up. Not only can we Marco Polo Gina's husband, but Frank, Heather's husband, is like a master mechanic too.
Oh, awesome.
So I told him, I said, depending on how this possibly goes. Is it really cold?
Okay.
Huh? I know, I didn't know you were doing that.
It's okay.
Yay. Life is awesome right now.
How's everybody doing?
Fine.
Huh?
Fine.
Just fine.
I think everybody else is good. It's just us that isn't.
Tell everybody what.
I didn't know if you were coming up here, what you were doing.
Yes, I'll try it. Let me do this first. How long have you been going?
Like 40 minutes.
All right. Well, give me a few minutes.
I mean, I'm like done. I don't really know what you want me to keep. So just. No, it's just going. Everybody's watching us awkwardly sit here and have a conversation. Mail's here.
Love you.
Wait, is it coming up or is it?
No, it's pinned in the mailbox.
Can I get it?
No, just wait.
No, it's not done.
More people are sending a thing. I know. We get an RV. We could just drive over to Virginia and visit Heather. So anyways, we'll see. We'll figure it out. I don't know what else, guys. I guess, I don't know. I guess we'll call it a day. I don't know what else to really share. And he's out there trying to work on the thing. And the kids are all starving. So they're in there rummaging through all of the things. Even though they've had eggs and everything else for breakfast, they're in there going nuts, of course, because whenever mom's busy, right, they can go crazy and do all the things. We should do that. So we'll do that. We'll all go meet at Heather's house. So Toppy and Karen, you guys all just come down, and then like we'll all come up and we'll just have a big meet and greet at Heather's. That's a great idea. Oh my gosh, people are still sending messages to it. Okay. I don't know what to do. I give up. I think I officially just give up. All right. I'm going to go see what Brandon's doing. I guess see if my brother will take us to get some lunch. We're all going to meet up at Heather Nittinger's house. So East Coast people, everybody up north, come down. Everybody down south will come up and make it work. That would be so stinking cool. But Heather and Gina, you will be hearing from me here shortly, probably, if whatever he's doing to the car doesn't work. It's the group chat that I put together on Facebook, so that way I could let people know of service times. And now everybody keeps messaging in that group, and I'm like, please, for the love, everybody stop. That's not what this is for, but nobody listens. So I give up, and now it's just blowing up everybody's phones, and I just feel really, really awful about it, but I don't know what to do. So yeah, you guys all discuss it amongst yourselves and figure out how we can all get together, and hopefully, maybe you left the group already, Karen. Maybe you were like, you're already out. Yeah, and we'll see. If God wills for us to have a RV, we'll have an RV, and if not, we'll not, and figure it all out. But anyways, I will talk to you all later. I hope you guys all have an amazing weekend. I hope to see you all tomorrow for church. So yeah, he left. I hope to see you guys for church tomorrow at noon, and then we have the evening service Superbook for the kids, and then go and get the Seeing the Unseen by Randy Alcorn, because on the home church YouTube starting on March 2nd, we'll be going through and studying through that. So that's all pretty cool. See you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. We'll talk to you then. Bye, guys.